Thanks, David and Eli.
Welcome to the first installment of the BNN Weekend Report, our post-show segment where we share some of our favorite local and regional activities from over the weekend. On the Weekend Report, you'll find dining recommendations, current event picks, and discover regional destinations that offer up the perfect weekend getaway. Without further ado, why don't we get started, Sam?
Yes.
So we flipped onto a slide. So this weekend, it was kind of for me, start of fall. I wanted to get into the fall spirit a little bit. So I popped over to Ferguson's Apple Orchard. And Ferguson's is right here in Eau Claire, so it's really close. And actually this upcoming weekend, now after our broadcast airs, I'm going to be heading home to go to yet another apple orchard. So these are some pictures I took at Ferguson's, and it's beautiful. It was the perfect, like, sunny, breezy fall day. You know, the temperatures were, like, super cool, and it was just super fun. And I mean, I like Ferguson's because there's so much to do. There's a ton of different activities there. It's things like, oh my gosh, there's like an apple cannon where you can like shoot an apple out of a cannon. It's wild. There's like 2 different hay rides, and actually the hay rides are like completely free to do, which is really fun.
Nice, yeah.
There's a couple basketball hoops. I haven't shot a basketball in a long time, and so getting back out to it at Ferguson's was fun. And they're pick your own apples. So it's kind of nice. You pay like a flat rate and can fill up this pretty good sized brown paper bag full of apples. My personal favorite is the Honeycrisp. It was actually one that was first grown in Minnesota, developed by the University of Minnesota. So, you know, a little treat from back home, Honeycrisp apple.
Yes, that's fun. I actually don't think I've ever been to an apple orchard. I think I've only been to like pumpkin patches, so that's fun. It definitely sounds like a really nice fall activity. Always looking for those. But yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun to be able to just go and pick your own apples.
Right?
But, yeah.
Well, and it's super fun, and Pine Tree is the one I go back to back home. And it's right up on our screen here, you know, and they do free admission. You do have to pay to go to Ferguson's, but it's one flat fee for the entire season. So you can go anytime after that. So really, it's a season admission, and you can get in anytime from when they open to their last harvest of the season.
That's fun, yeah.
But it's fun stuff, and it's a good way to spend time outdoors without, like, having to do too much activity. You know, you walk a little bit, you get to see some sights, but very autumnal and fun.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
All right, let's see what we've got next for your weekend plans.
Yes, well, I picked the farmer's market, the one specifically here in Eau Claire. I sadly have not been yet, but I love going to the farmer's market. And if it's like a nice day, it's a really easy walk from campus too. And it's just a lot of fun. You know, there's different food trucks along the street. There's a variety of local fruits and vegetables. I love getting flowers there. That's like what I go for every week. It's just to get a nice cute little bouquet of flowers. And it's also really fun to see the different vendors that are there. I know one time I went and got like a henna tattoo.
Ooh.
So that's always really fun to see what different things they have there. They've had goats there before. So it's always a really fun treat to see what they have.
Yeah, I love it there. There's a place, oh my gosh, I think they're called Bohemian Ovens is the vendor there. And they do the cinnamon rolls that are so good. So they do like warm baked goods and like breakfast foods.
Yeah.
They're fantastic. So that's my like can't miss thing at the Eau Claire Farmers Market. But other than that, it's just a fun atmosphere. There's live music usually, and lots of awesome food trucks. So there's a ton of really good stuff there. And it's super popular with, you know, people on campus. I mean, there's a ton of students that will go to the Eau Claire Farmers Market just because of, you know, the flowers are a great pick to put in your dorm room or in your apartment or wherever you live. And it's just a fun time. It's a good gathering place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really nice.
Awesome. Well, let's move on to our second one, or our third one now. We're looking at kind of some of my favorite collection of some brunch spots in Eau Claire. So the 3 that I listed are the French Press, which I just went to for the first time this past weekend, which was really fun. So we did brunch and then an apple orchard day, which honestly, if you had to combine a couple, not a bad way to go, right?
No.
And then I've been to the Nucleus a bunch of times. It's right here on Water Street, so it's really close to campus. And it's really fun, kind of innovative classics. So it has that like comfort food breakfast feel or lunch feel, depending on what you order. But they're innovative. They're a little different. So I love their lemon crepe. That's one of my favorites. It's super delicate and delicious. But it's a fun atmosphere too. And I always comment about how friendly the staff is there at the Nucleus too. I love them to pieces, and they're so awesome. And Racy's is the coffee shop located next to it or within it. And Racy's coffee is delish, and I go there during the week too. It's fun. And then Altoona Family Restaurant is where I always bring my family. I feel like everybody who's like an Eau Claire student or lives in Eau Claire has like a family restaurant pick, because there's Randy's, there's Altoona, there's a couple different in there. But I think this one is my pick. Their stuffed French toast is unreal. So it's like cream cheese and strawberries and powdered sugar and like the fluffiest French toast I've ever had in my entire life. And so I'm a big fan of that. But I will say that the French press has a lot of like seasonal things coming out. So that picture in the bottom corner of that slide is their pumpkin French toast, and it just looks to die for.
Yes.
And I'm a pumpkin girly. And when I was there, I also got their cinnamon bun, or not cinnamon bun, but their sticky bun latte. And it literally came with like a caramel drizzle like you'd find on a cinnamon roll or a caramel roll, and like little nuts on top.
Oh,
Unreal.
yeah.
It was so good. But yeah.
That sounds really interesting. I've only actually been to the Nucleus, so it's nice to hear about other family places.
Yeah.
Because I've only been to the Nucleus like 2 times in the whole time I've been here. So, but those sound like a lot of fun. Definitely think I'll try and get out more though, that I have a car. Find some fun places to go and get some good food.
Nice thing.
Yes.
But if you don't have a car and you're living on campus, the Nucleus is in a great spot. There's a lot of stuff on Water Street that's kind of a hidden gem a little bit, because I feel like people don't venture down there unless they have a specific purpose in mind. But there's a lot of fun stuff to do during the day on Water Street too. A lot of cool businesses.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, to our last slide.
Well, it's called Mr. Kitty's Cat Cafe and Boutique. I've never actually been there. It sounds like such a cute little place. But I believe it just opened like end of the spring semester. I remember seeing them kind of working on it when I was at like a transit center. But it seems like a really cute idea, because they're partnering with the Eau Claire County Humane Association. So they have like a separate little lounge that has a bunch of cats, and you can go in and you can adopt some of the cats that they have there as well, which is a really nice opportunity. And then they have a cute little like cafe section. So it sounds like just a really cute and fun time to go get some food and pet some cats.
Yeah, totally. And I've had some friends that have gone and absolutely loved it. It's been really popular with students because, you know, there's a lot of students on campus that have emotional support animals, and cats are super popular because dogs are a little too high maintenance to have in a dorm room. Some people do it, but cats are definitely the more popular option. And so having, you know, something like this where you can go spend time with cats, probably study, you know, get a coffee because they've got a little coffee bar in there, or tea. It sounds really relaxing and really fun. And the cats, they always post pictures of them in like odd spaces. Like there's one that would hang out above the door. And I can just imagine a little paw coming down on your head when you're like walking in.
That's cute.
But it's super cute, and it looks like it supports a great cause. I mean, working with cats from the Humane Society, it's a great way to socialize them and also, you know, help them get homes, because how could you not go and want to take one home, right?
I know, and it seems like such a cute place, because when I was trying to find pictures, I saw like multiple ones on their Facebook where it's like they vote a cat each day. That's just,
it's
you
too
know,
cute.
a cute cat. And I'm like, that's such a cute idea to just, you know, have a fun time.
Yeah, give them some recognition.
Yes.
Well, if you're looking for weekend plans, I think you probably found them. But that's all we have for you tonight.
Join us next week for your latest news, updates, and weather.
Make sure to check out TV10 on Instagram, TikTok, and subscribe to our channel on YouTube. I'm Marissa Day.
And I'm Samantha Burnett. Thank you and good night.